Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell every time. Every time, okay? You want to be here with me and the T team, giving it up, jumping into all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, please hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. All readings are $44.44. If you would like additional information about those readings, please do not hesitate to look into the bio beneath this here video. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into it. I am hearing Everything I Do It For You is that Bryan Adams. It was also remade by Brandy in the 90s on the Never Say Never album. Y'all listen, somebody has ran into their high school sweethearts, okay? Yeah. Somebody ran into their high school sweethearts, and listen, I'm getting a vibe, okay? Whoever this high school sweetheart is, this is somebody that was like akin to a bully. Okay, maybe this person, it was a bad breakup in high school, or maybe they put you down, made you feel like you were, you didn't have much to offer, or maybe that it was easy to pass you over. You were someone that was easy to leave behind. You were someone that it was easy to forget. I'm also hearing Diamond in the Rough by Jaheim right now. I don't know how to get over your smile. I wonder how you're doing now. I think about her every once in a while. Okay, this is somebody that treated you like you were very easy to get rid of. This person now does not feel that way. You are their diamond in the rough. If anybody knows that song by Jaheim, if you don't, you should listen to it. Now you are somebody they think of and say, wow, this is somebody that I didn't meet twice. This is one of the only people I was never able to forget about, okay? Everything I do for you. This is somebody that I've always wanted a girl like that. This is what they think now. But you have run into them again, y'all, okay? I'm just following the story as Spirit is giving it to me, okay? You have run into them again. Now, maybe you had bitterness in your spirit, a heart of animosity towards them. This may have been a great heartbreak tale when you were young. This could be, we're of course speaking to the divine feminines, but this could be a divine masculine. You may have had, anybody. You had this heartbreak tale in high school, and you've run into him now, or her now, and this person it's as though they put you down terribly, okay? And you're like, there's no way in hell you turned out to be this person, and you thought I was somebody that was easy to walk away from. This person may have needed you for something when you ran back into them. Maybe they were in bad straits. Maybe dire straits. Maybe they needed help, a job, some money. I don't know, but we finna find out, don't you? Okay, what was the energy? What was the energy around this person? Okay, let's start over. Let's go a different route, because I'm hearing that's not even the deck I want to use. What was the energy? Okay. What was the energy around this person, okay? When you ran back into them, okay? This is someone, maybe they did well in high school. They were celebrated for their intellectual prowess. Maybe they were a jock. They were the man. Maybe they just were very popular, okay? And this person was in relationship with you and acted as though leaving you was like, well, I'm the one that saw that. Okay, but when you saw this person again, okay, things went very differently. What was going on in this person's life when you came in contact with them, okay? What was their life like? Whether they expressed it to you or not, what was this person's life like, okay? Okay, Spirit seeking clarity. We want to know, what was this person's life like when they re-entered yours, okay? Okay, we come out the gate with dance, okay, celebration, okay, and guide, okay? This person's celebration was coming from a need for divine counsel, okay? Because they had not been reflecting. This is somebody that had not been looking within, okay? They had not been looking within. They have been playing the victim, okay? They have been playing the victim, whatever challenges may have come their way. This person had been playing the victim. They had not been looking within. They had been saying, oh, I'm just having bad luck. I don't know. They were not looking within at all. They had been kind of pulling on their resources. You know, whatever people were around them. This person had been kind of, I want to say, mooching, perhaps. Even if it was advice, money, they had just been mooching on the people around them. Okay. As opposed to recreating themselves. This person was kind of, they had hit a dead end. Maybe they were going through quarter life, midlife, late life crises. Okay. And they were kind of just mooching on the people around them as opposed to reinventing themselves. Okay. They were not trying to generate their own blessings. They were definitely blessings in reverse. They were mooching off other people. Okay. They were mooching off people, maybe even women that still believed in them from their old high school rep, or anyone, maybe even not people from high school, just anyone that still saw them as who they used to be, okay? People that still had some innocence and some naivete. These were people they saw as potential licks. Oh, I can mooch off of them. This person was kind of down and out. It seems like it was very much financial, okay? And they were kind of relying on their wits and that they could keep creating this vision, this look of I am somebody that's, you know, I just need a little help. Or they were kind of in a mooching space, okay? And they were in a fog. This person didn't know where they were headed, where they were going. It was kind of like, where's my life going right now? I don't know what phase 2 or 3 is supposed to be. And they were not being very vigilant about figuring out what that was going to be, okay? This person needed to be focused. They weren't really trying to focus. They were more or less just going after lick after lick. Who can I find that I can kind of mooch off of, you know, ride their wave for a minute, okay? So this person had kind of slid down to being, for lack of a better term, just a leech. Okay, this person had become a leech. I mean, okay, they were a leech. I don't know no other way to say it, okay? Yeah, child eternal. This person was still in their childhood. Inability to grow up and be responsible. This person was still pretty much, you wouldn't believe this, this person was still pretty much how they were in high school. Whatever they were, you know, about back then, if they were, you know, the tough boy or the hypersexual boy or whatever their little rep was, you know, I'm the one that's always going to be partying the hardest. They were still living like this. Look, extreme dependency on others for physical security. This person was still depending on others for their security, okay? And if they were doing it in high school, they were nice looking, so they could always get $1 from a girl or whatever. They were still doing this. When you just ran back in touch, you just got back in touch with them or ran across them, this person was at rock bottom, but they were still able to get connected with you based on their past reputation, okay? You may have even if all you did was stop and say, oh, yeah, hey Vic, well, what's how you doing? That might have been all you gave it, and that was only because you remember him from high school. You don't realize that after that little high school romance where he tried to play you, you know, this person has not advanced in their life. And they have now gotten to a place where they have slid down. It's time for them to progress. It's time for them to mature. They have no clue how to do that. No clue how to do that. And they have just become somebody that is now mooching on friends. Their family, they have burned out. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Mooching on friends, mooching on anybody that still thinks they are who they once were, okay? In terms of respect. This person isn't that anymore. This person is a loser now. Okay, whoever your high school sweetheart was that once, at one time, they tried to make you feel like you were a loser. You weren't the popular kid. You weren't somebody that was worth a second, third, fourth glance. I mean, we dated for a little bit. It was cool, but they had the crew. They were popular. They were the one with the Letterman's jacket. I really can just move on. They're a loser now. okay? They're a loser now, okay? They have been struck by divine power, and the reckoning came to them, but guess what? The reckoning came to them a long time ago. They've been a loser. They've been a loser, okay? You might have just run into them and they seem like they're kind of still, you know, it's a front. They've been a loser. They seem like they steal that guy a little bit. They're still a loser, okay? I mean, they've been a loser. Some things came through their life that knocked them down, however many pegs. It's been so long, okay? They've been a loser for a very long time. Even as far as their popular crowd went in school, they may have been in the popular crowd, but they may have been the loser in that crowd, okay? It just no one noticed because, you know how it is in school. So this person is in a particular position now where they're kind of stuck in the position that God placed them in. And we can't say stuck, but stuck, for lack of a better term, only in that, you know, God places us in position where it's like, you're going to walk the path that I'm pointing you down, or you're not going to walk at all. I mean, I'm calling you to do a particular thing or to grow. And if you're just refusing, then you're just going to be where you're at. So that's where he is, okay? He's rebelling, challenging authority, challenging God. These are things that happened before you even ran back into this man, okay? So now he has become the object of gossip. The thing is, who's gossiping about him? You're not in his life anymore. You grew up, you moved on. You don't know. You don't know these people that already know his tea. You don't know these people. You don't know that he's already, well, they like, well, girl, no, let's talk about Vic though. Like, what, right. Have you seen, girl, have you seen Vic? Girl, he didn't, girl, well, why? Because why is he like this? You don't know that because you don't know these people. You don't know who's talking. How would you know? Okay, so you bump into him at the bank or something like this, and you just like, oh, right, hey, whatever, okay? You know, you got your own stuff going on now. You have your own social life, your own situation, solitude in reverse, okay? This man, what you didn't realize, saw you, and he's thinking, I need activation. I need someone to reactivate me. Someone to give me back some of what I lost. That is cool points. Because remember, he the object of gossip now. He's like, yeah, why is dude so fucked up now? He's that conversation now. Cool points, energy, narcissistic supply. This man who acted as though you were not valuable at some point in y'all's childhood, now you're the only thing that could possibly give him back any power, any success, any social respect, okay? Any social status. Okay, any social currency, okay, any radiance, because this man now, he's nothing. See, this is what was going on around him. We're reading the energy that was around him whenever you bumped into him on social media or bumped into him at the bank, in the street, you know, or somebody said, hey, guess who I just ran into? And then you all ended up crossing paths through that person. Whatever happened, you didn't realize this old friend of yours, okay, y'all used to be childhood sweethearts, high school sweethearts, whatever. You don't realize this is what was good. This man was like, and it's just so crazy because this is somebody that acted like you wasn't the cool kid, okay? But they're in the desert now, okay? And all they have now is the mirage of a possibility. You become a mirage for them now. A hope, a wish, a vision, okay? Because they're not grounded. Their life was up in smoke, okay? Their life was up in smoke. And all they got now is conversation. They try to talk like they can teach somebody something. They try to act like they've learned something. This person is no better off than they were back in school. I can promise you that. That's what we're seeing. The Hermit in reverse. This is somebody that is kind of falling back from society in a sense because they're afraid of being judged based on their high school reputation, okay? This person has had the reckoning, tsunami in reverse. They've had the wake-up call. They didn't heed it. They didn't catch it. They didn't wake up. They slept through it, okay? And this person still is an athlete in their mind. You know what I'm saying? A jock. Whoever that jock reputation was, whatever that height of superiority, social currency, reputation they had back in the day. They still see themselves that way. So this person has still been looking for, how can I reclaim that? How can I reclaim that? They still looking for that. How can I reclaim that? How can I still get that completion back? How can I still get that part of my life back? Okay, they're still looking for that. They're still looking to liberate themselves. And you look like you could potentially be, this in their mind now, a good partner for that. Okay? Somebody that they could use for that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When y'all were younger, this person saw you as somebody that was afraid to get out there. Okay? We see saboteur. They might have thought of you as shy or withdrawn, or somebody that wasn't like a party animal type of person, and they felt this was something that they could exploit. You know, kind of like, you're with me, okay? I'm the one that's out there. I'm the one that's in the streets, or I'm the one that's in the band, or I'm the one, whatever their situation was. They thought that they would still be able to do this with you. You're shy, you don't talk a lot, you're not outgoing. They're in need. This person was in need of restructuring their social situation. They thought, this is perfect. I can get her. She's always been someone that had a fear of self-empowerment, had a fear of speaking up and going out there. I'll just get her, tuck her in my back pocket, and she'll be part of my rebranding myself, okay? And we got poet in reverse, okay? Turns a lyric gift to navigate or destructive of y'all. I'm trying to read upside down. But basically, this man thought he was going to be able to manipulate you into becoming his ticket out of, damn, what the fuck happened to Vic? Gossip, okay? So that's where this man was when you ran back into him, or you got that DM, or whatever the case may be. Because this man looked right at you and saw, oh, this woman is still preserved. This woman has aged well, or this woman has just, come out of college, or whatever the case may be. You are someone that still can make him look away. This is somebody that acted as though he was always making you look away, okay? And dismissing you from his life was no big deal. There were more popular girls. There were girls that could make him look better, and he just blew you off. Okay? Because it just wasn't doing, whatever, and this is somebody that may have left you in heartbreak energy, okay? And now this person is returning, broke down, okay? And just because they saw you on the street, walking by, this is how desperate. I want you to pay attention to how desperate and broke down this person is. Just seeing you, okay, has put them back into this love, this puppy love space of, I can just bring them back into my life and try to fix things. Because you didn't know when you ran back into him, this man has literally, we saw the energy, been living the last however many years of his life on the backs of others in some way or the other, whether that was reputation, money, anybody that still believes he's that dude from back there, he's been capitalizing on it, okay? And like I said, this was someone that acted like you was the problem, okay? So now that he has come into the realization that, because this man is a loser now. Y'all saw it. He's faced karma ages ago, and he's still living on a teenage boy's reputation, okay? So now that this man is now trying to come back into your life, weasel his way back into your life, under the guise that, hey, remember me, and because he sees your worth. He sees what you have been able to maintain, okay? Let's see what this man, what his real perception of things is, his actual perception is, underneath the front, okay? What is he really thinking? What is he really feeling? Okay, because this is somebody that seems to be in a loser's energy, okay? And I think that somebody came back in contact with this man. You may still be heartbroken. You may still have spite or bitterness in your heart. You don't realize, as we see here, not only is this man now in loser's energy, He knows he's in loser's energy, okay? He knows he's in loser's energy. He already knows this. Okay? He already knows it. He walked in loser's energy. This isn't a man that's confused. This isn't a man that doesn't know, that still feels like, yeah, I'm him and I can walk you out. This man knew he was a loser when he saw you, okay? So we just want to know, what experience is he having with your energy, with seeing where you are or who you are, or maybe he found out where you live or what you drive or whatever. Where is he at with things right now? Okay? This man is grieving. 5 of Cups just rolled right out at us, okay? Came right out. First and foremost, we saw that 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, this man is in grief, and we see the devil in reverse. The devil in reverse, we see that this man is not capable of manipulating or enslaving you. There was a situation that happened in y'all past relationship, maybe just due to the time in your life that this went on. This man was capable of being harmful. This man was capable of hurting you. This may have been a first love type situation. This man was capable of hurting you, breaking your heart, shutting you down, sitting you down, leaving you in agony. This man is no longer capable of doing that. He is powerless, and he knows it, okay? He knows it just from being around you. Whatever he thought he was going to be able to do, oh, she's shy, she's whatever he thought from back in 10th grade, 12th, whatever, who knows, who cares? He is realizing he's no longer, he's powerless when it comes to you now, okay? He is grieving, okay? This man knows that you are not the type of woman that he could stick with and have any real power with anymore. He gets that. He also knows that anything that he thought he could offer you that would be fascinating enough to keep you around so that he could perhaps show you off, he would not be able to do that. It would not be enough. Knight of Pentacles. You're not impressed. Let's make it simple. He's not impressive to you anymore. That rep, that boy, okay? You're not that impressed with that, okay? That's not something that you would see and be wholly impressed with at this stage of your life. This, for this man, has been, whatever has occurred, and we will continue to look into it, but whatever has occurred, this man has shut down emotionally from you. He doesn't want to hear from you again or see you again, and face the realization that there are people from his past that no longer view him as he wishes to be viewed, that view him from the realities of life, you know, from who he really is. Also, the truth is, this man still saw you as someone that was a low man on the totem pole, okay, emotionally, that was slower than him in terms of life, that he could always come and lord over. This man had a real comical opinion of you because it wasn't close to who you were. This man was making things up based on narcissistic delusions or limerence even. Okay, he's not in reality. And whatever or whoever you are now, you've sent him into some type of shock. Okay, narcissistic collapse of who you really are. He may be avoiding you now. You may be blocked. You may be shocked at how far. You may have just said, you may have had a brief conversation on the street or something, and this man has just, you couldn't find him to save your life right about now. Okay, 7 of Wands. Okay, with the Hierophant and the 9 of Swords. This man may have actually considered marrying you to reestablish himself socially. This is how void of identity this man thought you were. He saw you no different than like just something you just pluck it up out of the water and you just tell it to do something. This man had a really low and backwards, this man was stupid or something. He had a really low and backwards opinion of you, okay? And he thought that he would just come get you and do whatever he wanted with you. He really believed that. And now that he's found out that that's not true, this is just yet another, you have represented another reckoning. I think God has used you to, it's like this man is having a nervous breakdown or something in his life. This man may have built himself up to some kind of legend in his mind, and the last 8 to 11 years have been so humiliating for this man, or he's cracking. Okay, I'm seeing a crack. He's cracking mentally. Mental break. You are one of the final blocks in this man's mental break. This man was relying on you to restore his mental health, his belief in himself. This was a man in narcissistic collapse, okay? You saw it. We saw it in the cards. When he reconnected with you on social media, or saw your profile, or saw you at the grocery store, whatever happened, and he was like, oh, that dumb little girl that was so in love with me in junior high or whatever, I know she still loves me. I'll just get her, marry her, give her a couple of babies, and everybody will look at me and say, damn, Vic still got it. This is how nasty and arrogant of an individual. This is the energy that I'm getting. And he's an idiot. It's like he's a dummy. And once he found out, however he found out, that there is no way in the fucking world, bro, it's like he may have actually, something may have happened to this man behind this, because he can't take it. He's been having one reminder that he's not the Messiah, okay, after the other. Somebody's falling apart. If this is a karmic feminine, she's falling apart. She's having she's coming to terms with the fact that she's just whoever the hell she is. She's coming to terms with it more and more every day, okay? Yeah. When this man realized you weren't going to be some lover of his that was going to be coddling him, nurturing him, holding him up, creating an environment around him that gave him some self-worth, because he doesn't have any, okay? This man went into some type of like mentally this meant a lot to him, okay? Mentally, this made him very angry, because it was the collapse of some of his child, 6 of Cups in reverse. It was the collapse, like we said, of some of his childhood beliefs. And this man was already falling apart in terms of what he believed about himself. He already didn't have anyone believing in him anymore. He was already, his family and friends, closest friends, were no longer donating to the charity case that he's become. He was already kind of a laughingstock. He was already, he had already fallen from grace. He was already down to just trying to kind of take advantage of third and fourth party acquaintances that didn't know him well enough to know that he's been a joke for a long time. And now somebody that he said, oh, I know she's a dummy for me. It was like, who told you that, sir? Who's sending you off? Okay, 5 of Wands with the High Priestess in reverse. This man has been mentally fighting, coming to terms with this revelation. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, Temperance with the 6 of Wands. He's been fighting, coming to terms with this, and he's no longer able to do this. Okay, he's gonna have to realize that there is just a bright light at this point shining on the fact that this man has really had 1 foot in and 1 foot out of sanity for quite some time. Okay, this kind of lying to himself, telling himself that he is still this Mr. Victorious. This man is detached from reality. That is where he's gotten this from. I'm still him. I'm still the man. That's because he's not dealing with reality. And he hasn't been in quite some time. That is his true burden, is that he's not dealing with reality. That's really the problem. Okay? So this man has gone into some type of ego collapse. And all of his plans, okay, whatever plans he's had, his passions, his ideals, whatever adventures he's been planning, whatever he had going on, thinking he was finna come out of this hermit mode, baby, he's about to go into a real mental collapse. He's about to have a lot of burdens on his back. A lot of burdens on his back. Because what's about to happen is he's finding himself in a situation where people have their own burdens and their own situations and their own issues, and they're all going to pull away from him now. Okay? He's going to be left there thinking he can charm and Romeo some people. And that's over. That time in his life is over, of him running towards people with his problems, with his Romeo bullshit. The death of that has arrived at his door. Okay? So after all this is said and done, because this man, like I said, he knew he was a loser when he came to you. He just hoped you didn't know. So now that he knows that you know, because of whatever went on between y'all, this man is about to go into a serious collapse mentally. And his view of you at this point, okay? How is this man viewing you? Because this man was lost. See, this was all about whoever this person is, this masculine is or feminine, whoever she may be. This is someone who is mentally ill. And they did not quite understand that they were mentally ill because they were seeing the world from the perspective of their illness the whole time. Even in high school, when they thought that they were in a position to stunt on someone else's child or whatever was going on. This is somebody who was in an exalted and false sense of self the entire time. Okay? And they are just now getting that crushed at, 25 or 45 or 75 or whatever. And this person is now going into mental collapse. Okay? And the mental collapse is just simply a result of them having to face reality. Imagine that, right? So how is this person viewing you? You just happen to be one of the last standing bricks. And isn't it amazing that someone that this person played as being such a small potato that they wounded turned out to be one of the most major pieces of their false identity? Won't he do it? So how is this person viewing you now? We just curious, okay? How is this person viewing you now? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person is looking at you as someone that could have been a legacy. This is what they wanted, okay? They wanted to be in that with you, remember, because they were trying to, they were trying to get that image going with other people as it, relates to you. They want to get in that energy with you. They were hoping to get in that energy with you. They were hoping that you would allow them to get in that with you by giving all that you are to them, okay? And allowing them to kind of jump into a controlling relationship with you by just kind of donating your divine energy, divine feminine, divine energy to them, and allowing them to just kind of basically make a fool of you by allowing them to control you, okay? Even though this person they're nobody. They never were all that, okay? What we saw earlier on, in their crew, they weren't all that. They were getting their power and popularity from the crew that they were in, even back when y'all were young. They were hoping that now you would become the crew and you would give them the power, okay? You would pour into them and give them the right to control you, okay? So that they could get in that 10 of Pentacles with you, to give them the power, to give them the look of being desirable again. They would get the look of being someone that people wanted again. They no longer have that look. People are starting to see them for exactly who they are without that high school vibe around them again, okay? So we see this Fool energy here. This man was really hoping for this. He was hoping to get control. Once this man finds out that you are not a fool, okay, that you are grounded, that you took what you were worth and walked away, this man is left in some broken heart energy, okay? Because this man realizes now that the past is the reason that he's not able to approach you at all now. This man actually didn't think that mattered. Of course he didn't think it mattered, because it didn't matter to him how he treated you, so why should it matter to you? Apparently, you made him stand in the realities of how he treated you in the past. Maybe you brought that up. Maybe someone else brought it up to him later, like, what you mean why she didn't respond to your DM? Or what you mean why she didn't speak to you? Don't you remember what happened in 12th grade? Or don't you remember freshman year? Somebody or you reminded him, brought him the truth, Queen of Swords, okay? Brought him the truth of who he was to you and the part that he played in your story. And this man has been forced to remember how he treated you and to really be accountable for, this is why you will never have an opportunity with that diamond in the rough again. This is why singing Everything I Do For You by Bryan Adams ain't gonna do a damn thing for you in her life again, okay? Because who you are, who you really are, and what you really about is not lost on her, okay? She knew you were a loser then when you did what you did then. You can't come into her and remodel yourself with the Romeo King of Cups energy and think it's gonna get you somewhere. Okay, her love for you is already lost. Ace of Cups has been lost. What made you think you could go back to her and everything would be cool? And this man is experiencing a lot of that as well. He's trying to reestablish himself with people that are like, you cut your throat with me ages ago. You know what I'm saying? The High Priestess, okay? The High Priestess. It's like, this is a situation where this man is realizing that who he's been, Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? People have had issues with him in the past that have not let them go. And it may have been a mystery to him or a secret to him that these people poured out their love for him due to things they held inside their heart. Now, they might not have told him, you know, I hate you because of this, or you know, I never spoke to you again because of that, but that was why. So this is a block to him being able to rebuild, reverse towers with people. And this man is only looking to reverse towers with you or with anyone for selfish reasons. He's trying to take action with others for selfish reasons. He's trying to deposit into other people, Page of Pentacles, for selfish reasons. But judgment, church bells ring when judgment card comes through the building. Okay. I done told y'all. Judgment, okay? Judgment has already been bestowed upon this man. We saw that early when we were pulling, okay? Judgment has already been laid upon this man. 9 of Wands, this man is laying in an injured space, and he's gonna lay in an injured space because, as you can see, he's not maturing. He's still looking for other people to do the same high school hijinks to, okay? That's all he knows how to do. He's just sitting around trying to steal and injure those who are divines, those people who live in hope and faith. He's trying to figure out how to cage and ensnare them, 8 of Swords in the upright, so that he can get his reputation back. How ridiculous is that? Because this man is now living in the Antichrist consciousness. He's living in the hell realm, 5 of Pentacles. He's living outside of the star energy. He's living outside of the God frequency, and he knows it. He may not be calling it that, but he knows he didn't fell off. Let's put it that way. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant in the upright. Okay, so this is a situation where this man here, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, he doesn't really have any money. He doesn't really have anything to offer. He's no longer a catch. He was hoping that he could get in a position where he could commit to someone, get you to commit to him rather, and raise his social status. That did not happen. Okay, so this man now is feeling like you're combative, you know, and that you were hiding things from him. He may feel that you hid things from, yeah, well, you didn't owe him anything. You moved on with your life. You hid things from him, okay? And now he's feeling like less of a man because you hid things. He didn't know that in approaching you or daydreaming that you were still someone that he could get into a romantic comeback situation with, that he was humiliating himself. So this man feels played, okay? He feels that he was focused on someone who only kicked him when he was down, pushed him further into the hole, okay? Somebody that betrayed him by competing with him and not even considering him because you still hate me. You could have just told me you still hated me from high school. You didn't have to tell why, okay? Anyway, you could have told me that you weren't interested in going on any journeys with me. You could have told me that you didn't want to talk to me. You just didn't talk to him. Was that not enough? 3 of Cups in the upright. Okay? 3 of Cups in the upright and Justice. This was part of this man's karma, that the cycle will play out the way that it did, that he would run into you or DM you or talk to you or whatever happened, and realize that because this man was so certain that you were not only a bridge he could cross to regain his manhood, a bridge that he could conquer to regain his manhood, and a bridge that he could play, collect, pass, go, collect the $200, the whole thing. This man had no idea. He had no respect for you. He just thought of you as a pushover. Oh, she's been a pushover for me all her life. I just go over there and take her. This is what he thought. And I'll use her to rebuild my brand. It'll be easy. Okay? This is a man that what I'm hearing is he didn't know you well. Okay? And he's delusional. More than anything. This man is totally delusional. And this is someone that thought that he could just mow you over, okay? And start a new beginning with you and reclaim his manhood with you, Ace of Wands and upright. And that it would be acceptable. It would be an acceptable new beginning for his manhood. Not for you. Who cares about you? An exceptional and easy new beginning for his manhood. It would be an easy way for him to reclaim his balance, okay? By basically just snatching you up and making you a part of him. Taking you'll become my manhood. Look at me, y'all. Look what I got. Okay? That blew up in his face. 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay? He lied to himself. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay? And the Chariot. That took him straight into a situation where he had to realize you were focused, valuable, and like, why would I, are you crazy? Okay? Are you out of your mind? You're not valuable to me. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're not the truth to me. Queen of Swords in the reverse. In fact, let me tell you how I feel about you and all of it's negative. Okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm not impressed. I'm going to cut your head off right now. Bring me out. Where's the guillotine? Okay? I'm about to behead you. I'm about to completely emasculate you in this moment for the way you humiliated me back when. I'm about to remind you. Do you remember what you think I forgot? Are you stupid? This man didn't see any of that coming. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Okay? This was his judgment. That the person that he knew he could make a fool out of I'll just put her in there and everybody will think I'm the man again. You were just some fan of his that he could just boss around. We don't know what the hell made him think this. You're one of his fans. You do what he says. I don't know. Okay? So this man is caught in deep grief. This man feels you deceived him by not being the loser that he decided you were. This man feels you deceived him by knowing he's the loser that everyone else already knew he was. This man feels you deceived him by treating him like the loser that everyone else already treated him like he was. The energy that I'm getting is it sounds like you were kind to someone that probably didn't deserve that kindness, and he took that kindness for weakness. That is the energy that I'm getting, okay? This is someone that never met a kinder person. Everyone treats him like he's a loser. Everyone knows he's worthless. You treated him like he had value probably because you're divine, in divine energy, and treated him with the God frequency, and that made him think you were weak. And now he respects you because he realizes now, hey, pal, I was just being nice to you. I see you for who you are. I just gave you a chance. And you did what we all knew you would do with it. You know, you dumped me or, you know, whatever happened, and you embarrassed me, and now you think you're going to be able to do it again because I'm slow or I'm just a nice person. I see you for who you are, though. You're garbage. Okay? So what happened next now that this man is humiliated and being treated like everyone, he's been even the gods among him have given up, okay? He's been basically released to reprobate mind. What is next in this man's life? Okay? We just curious. We're just looking. Okay, Ace of Cups energy with the 3 of Swords, okay? There may have been some women in this man's life that, you know, did love him, but heartbreak energy is coming from them. The Empress in reverse. These women are going to start moving on from him. There may be some miscarriages that are suffered by someone around him. He's just going to start losing things. We see some loss coming to him in terms of love and women. Four of Swords in the reverse, okay? We're seeing this man kind of come to a place where he's into stress and anxiety, specifically from the feminine. We just see this kind of abortion and miscarried energy of love with the feminine. Things are not manifesting. His loves are not manifesting. If there's pregnancies, they're not manifesting. If there are relationships, they're not manifesting. He's trying to get engaged to someone quickly. Someone save me. It's not manifesting. If there's a marriage, it's about to hit divorce. Okay, because this man may have been in an adulterous affair. It's about to end. There's a marriage. The woman is going to leave for another man. He may discover his wife is in a lesbian affair and she's leaving him for the woman. If there's a situation around him, one of his daughters may actually leave the home and run away to, get pregnant, run away and leave, break his heart. It's about to get very real for him in terms of his heart and relationships, okay, with women. The feminine is about to get crazy, okay? Four of Cups in reverse. He's going to have to accept it. There's not going to be anything he can do to stand his ground or reverse any of these things, okay? They are not going to be divine energies. It's all going to be karmic justice that comes to him. That's it. He's not going to be getting any divine, justice. It's all going to be karmic, and it's going to place him into a situation where he feels powerless. Knight of Swords in reverse, and he's going to find himself angry, impatient, upset, out of control. He may run into some issues with his health because he's not going to be able to shift or change any of these hard luck stories that are coming to his door based on, negligence to his family, negligence to others, using others, manipulating others, not taking the lead, not paying attention to his kids, ripping off family members, manipulating family members, taking advantage of family members, stealing from his children. This man has just been a real lowlife, and it's all about to become a situation where it's going to explode, okay? Being an adulterous husband, it's about to explode. Being a poor father figure, it's about to explode. Being a selfish best friend, it's about to explode. Thinking you can go back and lay down on the girlfriends that you abused when you were a boy, it's about to explode. Okay? It's all about to come out. It's all about to come out, okay? The Wheel, okay? What did I just say? Wheel of Fortune is all about to come out. The reversal of abundance. He's about to lose. A spirit of loss. A season of loss. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. An injustice. Okay. What did I just tell y'all? An injustice. Okay. If there was a marriage, it is headed to divorce. We see justice in reverse. Four of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. There is no plans. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. His mother is about to get very upset with him. She may get into a place where she's in a very domineering. She's disappointed. She's angry that he let things become this in his life. Okay. She can't believe this. How have you allowed it to get to this? She's in that type of energy with him. Okay, she's not going to accept this. Okay, she's upset. She's come to a place where she's almost ready to wash her hands. How did you let, now it's falling on me. Now I have to get involved. She's upset. Okay, Eight of Swords in reverse. She's ready to release him mentally because she's tired. He can't manifest anything from her either. He's thinking that she's going to be one to clean up his messes. Baby, no, she is not. She is going to reclaim herself at a time where he feels he needs her the most. And he's going to have to try to rely on his network, okay? And try to rely on his own strength. He's going to try to seduce because that's all he knows how to do. And it is at that moment that the network and the women and his own strength is going to betray him. Five of Swords, okay? Five of Swords. Whatever woman he has called his primary relationship at this particular time, she is on her way out the door. The Two of Cups comes to us in the reverse. Okay, Four of Wands, baby. Four of Wands and Five of Pentacles, baby. These women are about to start dumping him left, right, and sideways. He is at his lowest, and all of his women are going to abandon him. We done seen his mama even tired. He is at his lowest. Everybody's about to leave. Okay, Page of Cups with the Nine of Swords. Every woman in his life, even the casuals, they are about to leave this man in a Nine of Swords. Tell me, can you feel me? Okay, I gotta get like Pac. These women are walking out like nobody's business. Everyone is leaving. This man thinking he can walk back and reach back and grab this and that. Baby, everybody is leaving. What? 9 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Here go a divine feminine. 6 of Swords. She is transitioning away from him. Everybody is leaving. Everybody, man. The Star is coming through in reverse. This is not a time of faith. It is a time of release. Baby, this man is being released. He is being released. And it is about to take him to a time. I'm seeing frazzled. Knight of Swords in reverse. Frazzled. 9 of Cups in the upright. Frazzled. Panicked. Looking for fulfillment. Where can I find fulfillment? Incompletion. His world is upside down. Everything's upside down. Topsy-turvy, baby. This man is left laying on a bed of nails. 10 of Swords in reverse. This is someone who delivered you a fatal blow at a very innocent time in your life. That's who they were then. This is who they are now. If you enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are over here getting it in with these good old tarot messages. Again, if you are looking for a personal reading from me, please hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.